We are the true final shape. In the end, the destiny universe will be shaped by our hands. It will not be purely the logic of the light or darkness that governs, but the freedom that once born, you have the right to both life and death. That is the freedom we will secure. But there are those who have their own designs for the final shape, those who would shape the universe by their hands, those who for now are more powerful than us. The Witness. It wants to calcify reality into a frozen, never-changing state. It's boring, and no matter what philosophical hula hoops it had to jump through to want this, nobody else wants this, and so we will destroy it and its dream. Above the Witness are the two forces who control the light and darkness, the Gardener and the Winnower. The Gardener wants all life to exist and live, regardless of how weak or strong it is. She wants there to be no death, for there to be happiness eternal. If she had it her way, not only would every race have their own golden age, but presumably there would not be just eternal life, but the inability for anything to die, and this was shown to Drifter in a vision from the Nine. We do not want this, so when everything is done, the Gardener needs to go. And finally, there is the Winnower. As I explained in great detail in the Winnower's video, the Winnower sees himself as the final shape. The Destiny universe was made by accident. It was a mistake. The balance of the original flower game is lost. The original pattern that always won is no longer guaranteed to win. Everything that was majestic is butchered, except for two things, and one of them is the Winnower. The sword logic is the natural process of the Winnower achieving his final shape. By the sword logic, all life, even the strong life like Rolk, Oryx, and the Witness, will eventually die. Stars will eventually crumble until finally the universe will be silent, empty, and pure. And it is majestic, majestic, and it is what I am. That is a quote from the Winnower for you. Apart from killing off all other life, the last true task is destroying the Gardener, and from the track record we know that this will definitely happen if we do not interfere. And interfere we will. I know I do not want to die, nobody does. We might not like losing the ability to die, the choice of it, but we don't want to lose the choice of life either. So in the end, the Winnower needs to get sunset. And then, there's us. We are the risen of humanity. We are the God-killers, the heirs of light and dark. We are the Guardian. We have the ability to make a final shape, because we are able to use the powers of the two most powerful players in this game, and if need be, use those same powers against them. We have both the light and the darkness. One, the light, is an external gift, and the other is our birthright. The darkness is in our core, our umbral center, and not just because we're guardians. As I explain in The Truth of Our Darkness Powers video, I really recommend you watch that. It's an old video, but it checks out. I established the link between the darkness core and all of humanity. Eris is the easiest example of this. She has no light, no ghost, and was still able to get stasis. Same with Elsie, although it's more complicated. Before I continue, I want to be clear about something, because this happens a lot. I am skipping over details to save time. The Gardener, Winnower, darkness powers, all of these concepts and topics have their own videos, so if you think I'm missing something or you don't understand where I'm getting this information, I do recommend that you check those out. But yeah, we'll continue. We are the creation of the Traveler, and by extension, the Gardener. The ghosts are our link to the light. If they go, the light goes. But as long as we maintain a solid relationship with our ghost and keep it safe, we can continue to master the powers of the light throughout our immortal lifespan, and so we have. We have 3 light elements, and many abilities within each of them. There is nobody out there who has the light in some shape or form who can challenge us. While the light seems to always fail against actual darkness, when it comes to others like the Lucent Hive or Gaul, we can make quick work of them. Then there's the darkness. I said that there are only 2 things that the Winnower considers majestic: the final shape, or him, and us. This is another quote. I truly value you. To the Gardener, you are a means to an end. To me, you are majestic, majestic. you are full of the only thing worth anything at all. I'm not going to go into it, but there is a link between us and the Winnower and the darkness. For whatever reason, we have this core, and therefore the ability to wield the darkness. Not like how the Fallen used technology to wield stasis, but we unleash it from within. We have stasis, we have strand, and maybe, just maybe we'll get that red subclass we keep hearing about. But eventually, we will have mastered both the light and darkness. What does that mean? It means there is literally no force on the face of this universe that can stop us. You take our light, we use our darkness, and vice versa. Lightfall showed this. So we become the most powerful created beings in the universe. Nice. But there's still the Gardener and the Winnower. The lore book Maracena shows that when the raw power of light and darkness clash, the darkness wins. Then in Lightfall, the Traveler tries to literally nuke the Witness, and doesn't even tickle it. Now the Gardener is screaming for help. If we can destroy the Witness, we can destroy the Gardener. I'm not saying that we will, by the way, just that we can. The real threat is the Winnower, and I honestly don't know how we beat that. In a straight up fight, our light and darkness will not be enough, I don't think. He can cancel out our darkness, makes sense, and I've already explained how the light almost always loses. In my humble opinion, and I am guessing here, either Bungie creates a convenient gimmick for us to use, or the Gardener sacrifices herself to destroy or weaken the Winnower for us. And that's just my opinion on that. I see one of those two things happening in the future. But in the end, we will have the ability to destroy our creators, and when they fall, the fate of the universe will effectively belong to us. Let's be real. We are the true final shape because we are the main characters. We were always going to be guaranteed to win in the end. But this video is just me trying to explain it through the world. But what do you think? Do you think we could beat the Gardener or Winnower? Do you think we'd need help? Let me know. I hope you enjoyed this video, finding it entertaining or informative. And if I hit the wombo combo, maybe both? It is not my final shape, but my eyes are set on 2,000 subscribers. So if you think it's worth it, go ahead. Also, I launched the channel memberships this week. If you want exclusive perks like videos, cool icons next to your names, and much more, that be how you get them. But yeah, with all that being said, I'll talk to you all real soon. Take care, my friends. Bye-bye.